A live look at the flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. It's the Syracuse Orange and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you think about the history of college football, you have got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia Tech's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit...
Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Finding some room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Yellow Jackets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Maddox. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Powell. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Release to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Running inside, it's Miller. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. They'll send the back in motion. Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Orange will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught behind the line, it's Allen. Bounced off his feet.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
On target to the left. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Maybe some room here. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Yellow Jackets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Runs through the tackle. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle, it's Allen. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The run inside. It's Powell. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Yellow Jackets, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. Solid could pick up a 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete to the left. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. And Jelly on the play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And Jelly. Under fire. Crosses the 45. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. Got a little grass. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Miller. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing and Jelly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Stopped short of the 1st down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 15-yard.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
Looking for space. It's Maddox. There's some room. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 3rd and 75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook you can call.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to...
Caught, and he's got room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Find my guys quickly. Know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Steve Angeli gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Motion from the back. Again, it's Angeli. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second called by Syracuse. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Angelic. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. The Orange called their third timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert it third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And he to the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Tigers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Atlanta. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Throwing Angelic. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
To the air on second down. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give is to Miller. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Steve Angeli unleashes one. On target over the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Syracuse right back at it. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They'll run the counter. Stumbled to the ground.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring... down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
It is perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Still running at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space. It's Powell. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got it on the run, and he'll home in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by one. An 84-yard drive there. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Angelic. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And they'll knock him down.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with them and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throwing Angelic. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Fires left, and they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Turning it on! And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, they're after him! Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like...
Snags it and he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Steve Angeli. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To throw, it's Odom. Here's a heat. Past the 45. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Russell. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Steve Angeli. It's caught downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Unloads quickly, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
The RPO, it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Pulls and fired complete. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Powell. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Here's a little room there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab on the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He might want another play. Running inside, it's Maddox. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Right back to it. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through. Right, he missed it. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout taken on the field. It's the 2nd call by Syracuse. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The Orange call their 3rd timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. It'll be 3rd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Maddox. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
He'll return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
There's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys, so which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Angeli unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Throwing Angeli. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.